What is up, fellow Chelsea fans, and welcome to another video of Let's Talk Chelsea. Today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 things Chelsea must do after our win against Fulham. But before we get into all that, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below where you think we will finish in the league. In my opinion, I think we're going for Europa League, and that pains me to say it. But the fixtures don't look good. So, with that being said, 5 things. Number 1, we saw the game against Fulham. We saw how George performed after only being on the pitch for 10 minutes. So the number 1 thing we must do is George has to play more or start over Jackson. Either one, he needs to be playing. Not just Conference League or any Mickey Mouse sort of crap. Let's get him in the Premier League. Let's get him starting over Jackson or you name it, anything. Just get him on the pitch. On the wing, striker. I probably prefer him striker at this point. So, yeah, I think he needs to start over Jackson. I'd play him in number 9 at this point. It's not as if Jackson's scoring any goals. He hasn't scored in like the last 15 games or so. That's like half the season. So if we want to win leagues or cups or even the basics of getting in Champions League, you need a goal scorer. And why can't George be that person if Jackson isn't? And then Nkunku isn't firing either. So, number 1, George needs to play or start more. To go even further deeper into that, I think we've all found it funny where Chelsea have spent 1.6 billion on 90 odd players over the last 3 years or so, and it turns out it's one of our own Cobham graduate that comes through and shines above all these players we spent money on. So Tyreek George, I'm happy for you. Every Chelsea fan's well happy. My only issue that I may have with this is slight, but I don't trust our owners. His value's going to keep going up, and we've seen how we treated Conor Gallagher, how we treated Trevor Chalobah, even rumours about Reece James being sold. His sell value. Now, we know what we're like with FFP. We've tried every single thing possible to get around it. So I worry we're actually going to sell him because his value is going to go up. I hope that's not the case. I really do hope that's not the case, but I'm worried. I am worried. So that is point number 1. Point number 2, Cole Palmer. Now, similar to Jackson, if not slightly better, he's not scored in like the last 11 odd games, 12 games or something like that. We can't have that. Now, the rumours are he's playing in some pain. If that's the case, sit the man down. Why are we risking further injury for what? Like, we're playing him against Legia. Maybe we don't need to play him against Legia. Don't play him in the Conference League at all. Focus on the Premier League if he's going to play. But we ran that man into the ground. So, if that's the case, if he's playing through it, why the hell is he playing? If he's got that pain, why is he playing? So, if Cole Palmer is injured, just sit him down, please. We've all seen his form. There's something behind it. Maybe it's an issue with Enzo Maresca. Maybe he's injured or playing through pain. Who knows? But that is point number 2. Point number 3, addressing the dynamic, and it baffles me, the dynamic between the first half and the second half. Every game I watch the first half, we are god awful. God awful. It's the same rubbish every time. We do the same pattern of plays, nothing exciting happens, we're either conceding or losing. Even if we create chances like putting balls into the box, Jackson's not good enough or on the end of anything anyway. So the first half is crazy. I don't understand it. But the second half, like the Fulham game, we come out firing like Ipswich within like the first minute we scored. So second half, completely different. We look better with Sancho on the pitch. We look better with George on the pitch. I just, it's confusing. I don't get it. The only thing I could maybe point it to is lack of leaders and experience. The only real leaders we may have is Reece James and maybe Enzo Fernandez, just because he's like a World Cup winner. He's won stuff. I don't know, but yeah, the lack of experience, maybe a mentality issue as well. They're all young. They're all on 8-year contracts. They're all on 8-year contracts. Yeah, I is the hunger there? Is the mentality there? I don't think so. So I think the lack of experience, lack of leaders, 8-year contracts. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. So I think that's point number 3. Point number 4, the Reece James situation. Now, Reece James and I'm getting it all wrong. Enzo Maresca, they have a rocky relationship, I believe. I'm pretty sure Maresca called him out about being a leader at the start of the season. And then even from then, he's been injured, which is fair enough, maybe, But then he comes back and he plays him in these weird positions. Whereas, like, we go and see him off in England for Tuchel. Tuchel knows what to do with him instantly. Plays him right back, he scores a free kick, doesn't celebrate. Talks about in an interview how Tuchel is the best manager he's ever worked with. I think Enzo doesn't like Reece James, but he knows not to go too far with Reece James because the fans will start kicking up a stink. So he plays him at the right centre back. If not, he's inverted into like CM or DM. But if we actually played him right back, he is probably our best attacking threat. Like, you'd add so much more to the attack. Like, how many times do we see when he gets the ball, he just whips in a beautiful ball? Like Ipswich, we crossed the ball 40 odd times. Imagine Reece James being able to cross the ball 40 odd times. One of them's got to go to the feet of one of our players or to the head. So he needs to figure out the Reece James situation. Everybody's getting annoyed with it. Even today with Fulham, he only played the first half, but he was right centre back and then he went into CM. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. It's the same with the Gusto as well. He plays him left back, plays him fucking inverted CM. I don't know. But the Reece James situation is the one we need to figure out, because he's our best player, he's our leader, he's our captain. We need to be on it, but Enzo Maresca doesn't know what to do with him. So, and that leads to point number 5, my final point. Enzo Maresca, can we please have a plan B? Could we have a plan B? The only reason we won that Fulham game is because of moments. It was individual moments. So the play style, the way we were playing, the possession, the same boring stuff which is easy to defend because we have to do a certain amount of passes before we get somewhere, it's not working. Teams have figured us out. Teams are beating us. It's ridiculous. It took Legia Warsaw to the second leg to beat us, and we got lucky because we won the first leg 3-0. Ipswich have taken 4 points away from us, and they've only won like 4 games all season. Do you know what I mean? Fulham breaking records against us. They haven't won at like Stamford Bridge in like 40 odd years. They beat us. So I don't know. But we must have a plan B. We must have a plan B. If it's not working, just try something else. Like, switch wingers, like switch sides, play 4 at the back, just a normal back 4, and then push someone further up. I don't know, but like, he has to have a plan B. It's such a stubborn way. We all were the same with the Sarri ball. I like Sarri, but it was just the same way every time, and Sarri ball is much better than this Enzo Maresca ball. So he needs a plan B. But that is my 5 things we must do after our win against Fulham. If you enjoyed the video, please could you like it, comment in it. As I said, let me know where you think Chelsea are going to finish in the league, and subscribe to the channel, and let's build our beautiful Chelsea community where we can be honest and open and have a discussion. Thank you very much, people. Love you all, and goodbye.